Hey, soccer fans. Inter Miami has clinched the Supporter Shield. Last night, Lionel Messi and David Beckham delivered on that promise they made last summer when Lionel Messi entered the league. And they had the big event down in Miami to unveil Lionel Messi signing with Inter Miami, which was an unbelievable thing to happen for Major League Soccer in the first place. But last night, they beat the Columbus Crew to win the Supporter Shield, which is essentially the best record in Major League Soccer. They have the most points. No one else is going to be able to catch them with a couple games left to go. They scored 3 goals last night. Lionel Messi with 2, the first being a goal from a ball from Jordi Alba that was played over the top. Lionel Messi brings it down on his chest between 2 defenders, touches it past one defender, pokes it into the corner past the goalkeeper. The next goal was a free kick, which is always special. Every time Lionel Messi sets up a free kick, you expect it to go in. He bends it around the outside of the wall, leaves the keeper frozen in place, and then Luis Suarez added the cherry on top with the third goal. These two have been amazing on the season. I think Luis Suarez has 19 goals, and Messi has 18 goals and like 15 assists in like 17 games. Unbelievable statistics. Even when they haven't been there, the reason Inter Miami's in first place is Tata Martino and his staff and what they've done with that whole team, because it's not just those two guys. You have Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba as well. What they've done with that whole team, there was, I believe, 9 games Messi was not at a game, did not play, and they won 8 of those 9 or something like that. So the team has been phenomenal this year. Even without Messi, they have found ways to win. We always seem to need to give up a goal first and have a great Drake calendar save, as he did last night, and saving a penalty. But that being said, I think that's just because we have Messi, we have to spot everyone a goal first. Lionel Messi has had an eventful 24 months or so. This was his 46th major trophy in his career. 45th being in the Copa America this summer, the 44th being the Leagues Cup he won last year with Inter Miami within a few weeks of showing up to Miami when Miami was in dead last place. So they've literally gone from worst to first in Major League Soccer in the past 18 months. But they win the Leagues Cup, and then he won a little trophy before that called the World Cup with Argentina, and I believe somewhere in there was an MVP trophy for Best Player Award for the World Cup, and then something called the Ballon d'Or, which is for the best player in the world. So, dads, this will be my urging to you. First, let me introduce myself and welcome you to Soccer Dad Nation. I am Joby Slay. I'm Soccer Dad of 3. I'm once upon a time a quality player and been a long-time coach. There's something special happening in Major League Soccer right now with Lionel Messi, Inter Miami, David Beckham, what they are doing in Miami right now, and I think it's going to change the course of soccer in America over the next few years. The disappointing piece is that you may only have Lionel Messi for another 12 months. They believe he will retire at the end of the next season with Inter Miami, maybe go back to Argentina and retire with his boyhood club, Newell's Boys. So right now, it is imperative that you get out, take your kids out to see Lionel Messi, if you can see him in person. If not, Apple TV, get it, watch the games. I heard Jurgen Klinsmann, and if you don't know who Jurgen Klinsmann is, Jurgen Klinsmann was a German soccer player, footballer, played for the German national team, won a World Cup with them, became the coach of the German national team, coached Bayern Munich, coached the U.S. men's national team. He played with legends of the game, Lothar Matthäus against Maradona, and he talks about Maradona as being an artist among artists. And I think that's a great way to describe what Lionel Messi is to the game right now. What he is doing and what he's done, unless you're there watching and seeing it, it's something special that you just need to go see. So soccer dads, parents, you need to get out there, find a way to watch it. It's like, he's Einstein, he's Pavarotti, Michelangelo. He is all those things for soccer. It's a special time to go watch it because over the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years, that conversation will be, I saw Messi, just like it was 40 years ago. Now the conversation is, oh, I saw Pele. I saw Franz Beckenbauer. I saw Maradona. Those conversations of these legends that have passed in the game, you'll be able to have those conversations with your kids and your friends and other people. These are all special things. And it's not just Messi. It's Luis Suarez. It's Jordi Alba. It's Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez, I think he's like 38 years old. And as I watch this guy play, it's amazing that he's having the productivity he's having. At the beginning of the season, when he came to Miami, he walks out on the field and you listen to the commentators and they're just like, this guy can barely walk. How's he going to play? I don't see how he's going to contribute. And right now he's sitting right at the top, near the top of the Golden Boot race. This guy must have been an animal in his prime, because I would expect that I know there's going to be some jokes from that, but all joking aside, he must have been an animal in his prime. To watch him still contributing the way he is amazing. Sergio Busquets, maybe the best center defensive mid of his time, maybe ever. Whether you call it the pivot, the 6, the 5, he's just amazing. What he does, his ability to keep the ball, he's a genius. And Messi was like, I got to have this. Busquets has to come with me. It's one of his buddies growing up from Barcelona. When he played in Barcelona, I have to have Busquets with me, because Busquets he finds Messi. Jordi Alba, the same thing. He finds Messi. You know it's coming. You see it's coming. And you still can't stop it. That's what it is watching these guys play together. You're watching 4 friends play together, have a great time. This is what I was doing with my friends well into my 30s, but we were just at a different level. They're at a level way above, and it is so much fun to watch. So there will still be opportunities to watch Messi play. There's 2 more regular season games, October 5th in Toronto and October 10th in Miami at Chase Stadium. If you can make it out to one of those games or catch them on Apple TV. And then there's the MLS Cup playoffs. If Inter Miami continues to go through towards the MLS Cup like we expect them to do, there will be many more opportunities to watch Messi through the playoffs, which will be some exciting games. So no better time to watch. And then start preparing for next season as they come back around for next season. Start making plans to try and catch a game. I'm sure he will play. There'll probably be about 24 times or so over the next 12 months. You'll have a chance to maybe see him play. Thank you for tuning in to Soccer Dad Nation. This is a project really born out of a love for the game of soccer, talking about the game of soccer, playing the game of soccer, and this beautiful game, because it really is a beautiful game. I've met so many people through it, had so many great experiences, met my wife on the sideline of a soccer field. I've had 3 beautiful kids go through this game of soccer and still going through this game of soccer at different levels and different stages. And we are just enjoying that journey. And so I want to share that conversation with you, the soccer dads, because we are kind of a minority in the soccer world. Soccer moms get all the love. So soccer dads who are getting out there, buying that first ball, taking your kids out to play, trying to learn what's going on in this country with this. We get a lot of outside noise around the game, and I wanted to bring it from the perspective of someone actually growing up in this game in America over the past 40 years, in the perspective of where we're at going forward. We're going to have more conversations with some other soccer dads, with some former professional players, coaches, talking about this game. Stay tuned for more to come. Thank you for tuning into this episode, and I look forward to sharing more with you here very soon.